So hey guys, this is Very Melonman. Welcome to my new side Let's Play, Pokemon Stadium. As I already explained in my The Last of Us video, episode 3 to be specific, since it takes so long for PlayShare to render and upload the streams I do for The Last of Us Remastered on my YouTube channel, I had to come up with this side Let's Play in order to provide you guys with daily content, so that you don't, because I don't want to, like, slack off on how much I need to produce content to keep you guys, entertained, and let you know that I'm actually still, providing you, hopefully, providing you a quality Let's Play experience. Sorry that things don't look pretty, but that's just the nature of using Project 64. So, yeah. We're gonna just get started. We're going to the Poke Cup. Now, you have to beat every preceding level of the Pokeball tournaments in order to unlock the harder difficulties. Pretty simple stuff, and that's pretty, So what we have here is the, Project 64's built-in transfer pack plugin, allowing me to use my ROM and my save of Pokemon Yellow, and the party I built for it, in order to just use those Pokemon instead of the stuff that we have to rent. So, let's get started. I'll start with Clefable here, why not? Then we'll go into Nidoking. I'll throw Golbat in there for the heck of it, for fun. And what? Fearow. Sure, why not? Gyarados, you can't go wrong with him. Golem, we don't have a choice, and I think our only choice left is... We never get the chance to play Eradicate, so let's go with Eradicate. Alright, no problem. Let's, register that, and got that registered, so... Alright, first round of the Poke Cup, let's do this.
Underway with Pokemon Tournament Pokecup Pokeball. We have a large contingent of Pokemon with a bewildering mix of moves.
Well, this is gonna be a bit of a problem for us to start off, but we'll deal with it.
Now, vigorous attack.
Oh crap, we missed.
Target.
Such a toss. Okay.
What will the trainer do now? Goodness! What a furious battle!
Alright, since Hyper Fang missed, we'll take the chances and do something a bit more accurate.
A savage hit! It increased its attack power. Neither one is succeeding an inch.
You're not gonna get a chance to use that boost attack, Monly hit.
There, it's a hit.
Stab Ice Slam for the win.
Down and out. What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Machop. How will the type difference affect battle?
If my calculations are correct, the type difference is not going to matter at all in this fight.
Savage attack. Severe hit.
That might hurt a lot.
Loaded. Perfect game.
Yeah, it hurt a lot. But
Marks are flying.
the Pokemon I have entered into into my registry are pretty much as powerful as they can be at level 50.
There it goes.
And most definitely have as high stats as they can. That means I make sure to give them as much stat XP as they reasonably should have by the time they hit level 50 if you play as them in Pokemon
The
Yellow.
remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Let's try Hyper Fang
Go
again.
into battle poses. Hyper Fang. Major damage.
Oh, well, that is Eradicate.
What now? A
No
defense.
way! Yeah, I trained you well, Eradicate.
Both Pokemon are exhausted.
The only way we can lose Eradicate is if we miss this Hyper Fang.
How's that? Boom! Wow! Goes down!
That's great stuff.
And there goes the battle!
So basically, the way Pokemon Stadium works is, if you win an entire match without losing one of your Pokemon, you'll get to move on to the next round. And you get to continue.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
Okay. So this is going to be straight up sweeping, because most of his team's Electric type.
Earthquake.
And we've got Nidoking with Stab, Earthquake here. So they don't have a chance.
Down on the word go!
Like, I'm not going to lie.
We might
I'm not
be
taking
in
any
for
chances
one
here.
side of
So
the
we're basically
bed.
going to sweep as hard as we can.
Oh, it's Voltorb. This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
For two reasons. One, I might as well prepare myself a team that can take on the higher difficulties while I'm already doing. Two reasons. This game gets pretty hard, and at a certain point, you're expected to have brought your well-trained team from the Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow into Pokemon Stadium
Oh, it's Voltorb.
in order to use over the blatantly terrible,
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become.
in order to use over the blatantly terrible rental Pokemon.
No, it is Blizzard. Super effective. Wow! Taken down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
Nidoking's special move pool is ridiculous. Right, you get it perfect. If you get it perfect, then you get an extra continue. And the more continues you get, the more chances you have for screw-ups, because it's not going to look as bad when you lose. This guy seems actually pretty mixed. I'm not really sure what to go with. Guess I'll start with...
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Another thing is that I obviously had to do this as soon as I got the chance to. Like, this took me a while. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, and a rough Pokemon chain. Oh, it got me.
That's a bad move, buddy. That was a bad move.
Earthquake.
There's no Levitate in Generation 1,
Go.
so you have to suffer the full force of your ground-type weakness, Ghastly.
This is a wild one from the word go.
Also, I love the statement announcer, man.
This is a fight between
Like,
two
first of all, I
different
have to
types
find a
of
way to
Pokemon.
present this, I thought,
A savage hit.
whoa, you start with 2 HP. Oh my god.
Hypnosis. Oh no, it fell asleep. Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
Well, let's try sticking and see what we can do.
It's fast asleep.
Oh, Dream Eater. That's super effective.
Okay. Fireworks are flying in this
All right.
battle.
We're gonna go with Cliff Fable. Why not?
Now, here's a Pokemon chain.
Now, luckily, the sleep clause there's a sleep clause built into this game's mechanics.
What now?
So if one Pokemon on your team is suffering under the sleep status,
Oh,
you cannot have any more of your Pokemon suffer
will
the
this
sleep status.
Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? Hyper Beam. Hit the heat.
That was a crit, too.
Is it
Nice.
down and out?
But yeah, first of all, I have to really change the way I want to
There's a
present
difference in
this
the number
series to you
of
people,
reserve Pokemon.
because the way OBS works, I did struggle for the longest time with this,
The remaining Pokemon count is 3.
I struggled for the longest time
The battle has
with the
become
fact that
one-sided.
if I tried to stretch out the capture window for the emulators I'm using
What
OBS,
a decent hit. What a furious battle.
then I risk stretching the window to the point where the images on the screen are distorted, and they look unnaturally wide. Blizzard!
Blizzard. Smack the weak spot. Wow, taken down with one hit.
Yeah.
And there goes the battle.
And I mean unnaturally wide. But thankfully, as you can see, on the background of this, on the background behind the actual action, what you're seeing is this awesome screenshot representing Pokemon Stadium at its best. These awesome 3D graphics that we had never seen before as children. I mean, never seen before as children. Just fully represented the way they need to be here. Mostly water typed, so... just all in their glory. All these awesome Pokemon that we love to play with as children coming to life, battling in the background of my video. It's just really cool. And honestly, it's just way more interesting to look at as a framing.
Bad Pokemon choice. Taken down on the word go.
And as a YouTuber, I just feel like doing that extra little bit more to improve how pleasing my content is to look at
With Cubo.
is the least I can do. So I hope you guys enjoy the new way I'm going to be presenting. Like, because I'm not going to give up on using OBS. It's just opens up so many new opportunities for me as a content creator.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong. Wow, take it down with
So
one
it's just
hit.
been really fun to learn how to use it to do stuff like
There's
this.
a
Like,
difference in the number of reserve
create
Pokemon.
these nice, awesome overlays.
Oh, it started. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that? Super effective. Ah, it's a one-hit wonder. And there goes the battle.
That beauty was pretty interesting, I admit. Now, one concern I can see some of you having is that this might not be the most interesting series of battles for you to see, but I have to make a choice between...
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5.
Like I said, this is as much as a way for me to reduce my own workload as it is for me to... Wow, Gastly is so huge! That's what I mean, like, the character models are just...
Fair hit.
able to do things like that we never thought about.
Go!
Fearow is also actually pretty strong for a flying type. Like, 90 base attack and 100 base speed.
Oh, it's Vulpix.
You would not expect from Fearow. But here we are.
How will the type difference affect that? How's that?
And with 100 base speed, we get a nice chance to crit, too.
Take it down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Zubat. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Oh. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing there. Sorry about that.
Savage attack. Major damage. Gone. It's a one-hit wonder.
The one thing I have to do is say I'm sorry that this video is coming up on YouTube so late. But like I said, it took me a long time to figure out what I was going to do about my The Last of Us conundrum. Oh, another thing is that these are all trainer types you can already fight in Red, Blue, and Yellow. So it's interesting to see them with more detailed sprite work, you know?
The field is thinning out. We're into round 6. Double edge. A savage hit. Taken down on the word go. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Sandshrew. How will the type difference affect that?
Wait, didn't I lose HP from using Double Edge? I don't get that.
There's the attack. Major damage.
Okay, so I get hit with recoil if I don't get the...
It's burrowed underground. There's a big difference in HP.
Dude, I don't see the point that you're not going to hit me, but let's try this.
They strike fighting poses. It's burrowed underground. What now? Miss the target. This matchup has become one-sided. Dig this.
I never thought I'd get to see Mirror Move used in quite that way.
Is it down and out?
Like, imagine how that would look like in the anime. You see a flying type Pokemon using Mirror Move, and its body is literally forcing it to dig a hole underground.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The
Like, that's
battle has
such
become
absurd... That's such an absurd thing to look at.
one-sided. There it goes.
And there's the
What's
crit.
weak spot? Why? Take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
But another thing is I have to pace myself with this series as well. Because there's a lot of difficulty modes to choose from to begin with. And the higher we go, the more difficult this is going to get. Fuck yeah. Fucking yeah. Oh, sorry. Did I curse? I didn't mean to curse. Why do I keep cursing in situations like this?
This is it, the semi-final. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
So this is such a weird situation, but when you think about it, it's making it look like basically, it looks like this is a massive... This is the semifinals.
Thrill.
That we're in the final four.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
What? Oh, you survived? How did you survive a stab Fearo's drill peck?
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
How? You're an execute.
There it goes. Smack the weak.
This isn't just a level 50 Fearo, it's a level 50
Is it
Fearo
down and out?
with a ton,
What
with
will
literally
the next
tons
Pokemon be?
of, DVs and effort
Oh, it's
values.
Slowpoke. How will the type difference affect battle?
Let's try this out.
Watch the weak.
Crit Hyper Beam, yeah. I can get behind that.
Taken down with one hit.
Well, yeah, it was a Crit Hyper Beam.
There's a difference in the
It was
number
a
of
stab
revealed
crit
Pokemon.
Hyper Beam from a Fearow. Slowbro was not going to survive that.
With Pidgeotto.
Oh, well, it's hilarious.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. It can't make a move.
Leech, oh, right, Leech Seed.
The move failed to click. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Quick attack, okay.
What now? Goodness!
Fear Ash.
Power strike!
Fear,
Down! That didn't
Fear
take
Ash, wow. Alright, dudes, I
long.
love
There
it.
goes
That's
the
good.
battle.
Now I think about it, this is gonna be kind of like... Nah, it's gonna be kind of like Dark Duel Stories, where because of my deck, it'll take it. Depending on how lucky I was with my opponent, my deck would take longer and longer to defeat them 5 times each. Dragonite. All right, Golem, you didn't get a chance to go first, so we're gonna pop you up first. Then we're gonna use Clefable. Then we're gonna finish up with Eradicate.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Like, setting this up was, I had to get the ROM, then I had to actually make a save that would progress far enough to where I could actually get this type of character going, you know?
Now,
Like, I'm not that far into Pokemon Yellow, that's why I have the team I do.
oh, the attack
Ooh.
missed.
Fire Blast, wow.
What will the trainer do now?
Not very
The
effective.
attack wasn't effective. What a furious battle.
I want to get Rock Slide to
Face
connect.
each other. Whoa! Major damage.
You survived that, really.
What now? It didn't do much damage. This matchup has become one-sided.
Alright, Body Slam. You survived a stab Rock Slide from a Golem.
Body slam. There, it's a hit.
From level 50 Golem.
Oh! Is
Really?
it down and out?
Well, actually, that just kind of proves my point.
Pokemon is being
Even in the very first cup, every Pokemon you're going to be fighting against is properly EV trained as well.
How will the
There's no
type
explanation for
difference
why they'd be able to survive what they just did, you know? Gyarados, you're going to go.
They strike fighting poses. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Gyarados.
Yeah, because no, 5-4, that surf would have been 4 times. That would have destroyed
Was weak.
Golem.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? Now. Right! Thunderbolt! Perfect game!
I mean, Gyarados has a really good special, but it's not doing stab damage.
A decent hit. One still raring to go, but the opponent appears beat. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Magnemite. What will it do? The attack wasn't effective. How will
Okay.
this swap affect the outcome.
You're actually doing stuff, man. You're actually doing stuff. Hyper Beam.
Hyper Beam. The savage hit.
Oh, and the movesets of my Pokemon.
Down.
Obviously, I had to change things around in order to give them the movesets they need to succeed later on in the tier. It's not really about,
We're down
oh
to
hey,
the last
why do they have Hyper
Oh,
Beam
this one's
if you
ready
only
to
just
go.
started playing Pokemon Yellow? Seriously,
The
it's not really an
remaining
interesting
Pokemon
question to
count
answer.
is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. It can't make a move. What now? There, it's a hit. What a furious battle.
The ultimate disrespect, being a water type with a water type move.
Right, that's sir. What will be?
A critical hit.
Oh! Is it
Damn,
down
that's
and
good.
out?
No, I like that. No problem, Tessa. No problem.
Congratulations! The champion has
I am the
been decided.
champion of the Pokemon Cup. The Poke Cup. Yeah. Hey, old man, you were actually smarter than the rest of the guys. I give you that. I tip my hat off to you. Pretty good. And we got our first trophy. The first of many. Yeah, that's great. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to be doing the next round of the Cup, which I think is called the Great Ball Cup. And honestly, this is just I love to get feedback on this Let's Play, this series, what I'm doing, how I'm going to tackle the Cups. Just anything from you guys whatsoever. Just lay it on me. Well, this was still fun to do, and hopefully, now that I've actually gotten around to doing it, it'll be... I just won't have the same, block that's keeping me from providing content. So, this will be up on YouTube shortly. Hopefully. And I will see you guys on YouTube shortly. Or rather, I'll see you guys tomorrow real soon for the next episode. I'm signing off. Have a good day.